Hi guys, and welcome to another Will I Buy It video. There are a lot of new releases coming up and I've got a list in front of me and I'm just going to see how long this video is going. I might not get through this whole list, and what I'll do is I'll put up another video in another week or so. So as always, I do refer to different Instagram accounts. I'm going to be referring to Canmake Beauty, also Makeup on Your Radar, and also the other account I'm going to refer to today is called Just Here for Beauty. And as always, I will put up something here that shows their Instagram handle for their Instagram page. So I've just scooched over a little bit, so I've got room to put pictures up here. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk about, this has been one of the most talked about items for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and this is the Guerlain and Pucci collaboration. I think this is gorgeous. This was first put up on Guerlain, then it was taken down. Zach's had a few items and then it was taken down, but last night it appeared on the Guerlain site again, and it also popped up on Neiman Marcus as well. Now this is a very limited edition. There are only so many pieces produced, so if you're thinking about it, I wouldn't sit on it too long. I haven't looked at the websites again this morning, so I'm not sure if all the items are still there or not. Now I've managed to pick up 3 items so far from this collection. I actually got them from Zach's, and I got the brush and the bronzer, and I also picked up the beautiful lipstick case as well. I also want to get my hands on the meteorites because I don't have them in the shade 02, and the packaging is just to die for. And I'm not too sure about the lipstick shades. So I've got like a deep plum shade and there's also a bright red. I'm not too sure about those. Now I don't know whether this collection will be coming here to New Zealand. I am hoping that it may pop up at Harrods or at Selfridges, because then I can order the rest of the collection, including the eyeshadow as well. Now the eyeshadow is quite bold. You've got a black, which is like a grey black, and then you've got a purple, red and a white, but I do think I'd be able to soften it up a bit using that white shade. And in any event, I'm just loving this packaging, so hopefully I can pick up the other couple of items. So now I'm just having a look at Canmake Beauty Talk's Instagram page, and I want to talk about the Clé de Peau. This is the Holiday. This looks absolutely beautiful, and if you have a close look at the packaging, it is just so beautiful. And you've actually got images. There's quite a few different images on there, but one of them is of the Eiffel Tower. It's just stunning, stunning packaging. The eyeshadow quad looks really beautiful, and I would love to get my hands on that. Now, they don't sell Clé de Peau in New Zealand. The only way that I'll be able to get my hands on this is if Harrods sell it at some stage, and they usually do. Now, if it does pop up on Harrods and I'm quick enough to notice it, then out of this collection, I would probably get the eyeshadow quad. There's also going to be one of their luminizers. Now, I haven't tried one of those luminizers before. I have heard from different people they are absolutely beautiful, and they do have the variety of shades, but really there's not much in between them. But I wouldn't mind picking one up just to see what it's like. And there's also a lipstick in this collection as well, and that looks like a pinkish soft red shade. It is really gorgeous. And also with this limited edition packaging is also a couple of skincare items as well. So there looks to be the Clé de Peau Serum Concentrate and also the Clé de Peau the La Creme. Now, I have tried a couple of samples of Clé de Peau, and I do think it's really beautiful, and I would have more for my skincare routine, but as I was saying, it is, well, you can't get it here in New Zealand, so I would have to get it from Harrods at some stage. So maybe next time when they've got 10% off on one of their beauty sales, I must remember to have a look at the Cle de Peau skincare and maybe pop in 1 or 2 of those items. And Dyson have just released 2 hair care products, so this is a first for them. and I wouldn't mind trying it out. I use a lot of different hair care products because my hair is naturally curly, and I straighten my hair out or blow it out about every second day. So I wouldn't mind trying these and seeing what they're like. Now, they're not available here in New Zealand at the moment, but they are available, I think, on the Dyson website. There may be a couple of other places as well. And from what I've read, these are refillable. So the two products, there is a pre-style cream, and that has 4 variations from straight to wavy and then curly to coily. And they are both light and rich conditioning. So that's why I'm quite drawn to these products, because even though I do have quite a lot of hair, my hair is actually, each one is actually quite fine. So although I need something really moisturizing, I like a product that's also lightweight as well. So I think these could be really good. So I would love to pick them up and try them out. And then there's also the Post Style Serum. This says it's a lightweight serum, repairs surface damage with amino acids, providing weightless, flexible hold. And again, the key words for me are weightless and flexible hold. So I think they could be really good for, like I said, even though I've got lots of hair, it is quite fine. So I think they would be really suitable for my type of hair. And by the looks of it on here, they are retailing for $59 each. And then we've got a look at the limited edition. This is the Givenchy. This is the holiday collection. There is the 9 shadow eyeshadow palette. And from my understanding, I think sometimes with these, they can be all sort of satin shimmer shades. But I think in this one, there's also a couple of mattes as well. And what I love about this is there is that really gorgeous pop of blue. Now, I haven't tried one of these eyeshadow quads before. I have been tempted, but I've never picked one up. And this year, if I can get my hands on it, again, in New Zealand, they don't sell Givenchy here. But if it pops up maybe at Harrods, then I might pick up the eyeshadow. I think it looks really lovely, and I wouldn't mind giving it a try. There's also one of the powders, and there's also a couple of lipsticks as well. Neither of those lipstick shades are probably ones that I would use for my everyday makeup. I have got a couple of Givenchy lipsticks, and they are a beautiful formula. It's just that these shades, they're just not ones that I would use for my everyday makeup. But out of this collection, I think the eyeshadow quad looks really gorgeous. And now I'm just having a look at the Instagram page. This is Makeup on Your Radar, number 2. And Westman Atelier is coming out with a concealer. It's called the Vital Skincare Concealer. And I love concealers that have skincare in them, because even though I've got oily skin, for under my eyes, I like something that is really, really moisturizing. It says that it is infused with hyaluronic acid, peptides, and the brand's Vital Wake Up Complex to even out tone and brighten your skin. Now, it doesn't say what kind of coverage these have. Hopefully it's around about a medium coverage. Most of my concealers are medium coverage. It also says that it harnesses the power of soft focus pigments to create a seamlessly blurred appearance. Now, I think these look gorgeous, and of course the packaging looks absolutely lovely. I don't know the price of these yet. Westman Atelier is more on the pricier side, but always their packaging is just absolutely gorgeous. So if I can get my hands on this, then I wouldn't mind giving them a go. I think these could be a really lovely concealer. And staying with concealers, Victoria Beckham Beauty has launched for their VIP customers at this stage, but it will be available for everyone fairly soon. And she is launching the concealer pen, and it's with TFC 8, and this is in collaboration with Augustinus Bader, just like some of her other skincare items. Now, I have ordered this. I am dying to see what this is like. There are 16 shades in total for this concealer, so not a huge range. It's not tiny, but it's not a huge range either. On the description on her website, it says conceal to reveal. The high performance double impact formula of the concealer pen gives you exquisite second skin, light to medium coverage that immediately perfects, while priority skincare actives improve your complexion in 4 weeks. So they're definitely working on the skincare ingredients in here and how it will improve your skin. I think this is probably going to be a gorgeous concealer, and I think I might also try it as a foundation, just a very lightweight foundation as well. I really love Victoria Beckham Beauty products. I think they are gorgeous. I have quite a few of them, and they are always just high quality and just suit my mature skin really well. Now, she's also launched a lipstick balm called the Posh Balm, and there are some people that are questioning the packaging on this. Now, when I ordered the concealer, I also ordered one of the balms as well. So I will use that when I do a video on the concealer and let you know what I think of the Posh Balm packaging. It is different in that it is a lighter colouring to her other packaging, and it could be more of a plastic feel, and I don't know whether it will have any weight to it. But once I get my hands on it and I do the concealer video, I'll also show you and give you my thoughts on the Posh Balm as well. So now I'm going back to the page Army Beauty Talk, and let's take a look at the Tom Ford. This is the Soleil Neige collection that is coming up. Here you've got an eyeshadow quad, and it looks like a cream blush as well. There's also 3 gloss lipsticks and also the shimmering body oil. Now, I think that the eyeshadow quad looks absolutely gorgeous. These are beautiful shades. You've got a neutral there, and then I think you've got the dark shade looks to be a deeper, more plum, and then you've got that beautiful pink as well. I think this looks absolutely beautiful. If I can get my hands on it, then I will be picking it up and do a video for you. I think it just looks really beautiful. The blush looks like a cream blush. So you've got the blush shade below, and above is probably more of a highlighting shade, I think. And again, I would pick this up and give it a go. The Tom Ford cream blushes, the ones that I've purchased so far, are just absolutely gorgeous, so there's no reason to think that this formula wouldn't be either, and it could be the same formula as the other cream blushes that I've tried, and I think that shade looks really beautiful. I also think that the shimmering body oil would be really lovely, but I have enough body oils. I've got 2 or 3 of the different Chanel ones that have come out, and I haven't used much of those so far because only a little bit goes a really long way. But if I was in need of another body oil, then I would be looking at picking that one up. I think that would be really, really gorgeous. And we're going to stay with Tom Ford, and he's coming out with the Black Lacquer collection. Now this looks absolutely gorgeous as well. Now I'm taking this information not only from Army Beauty Talk, but also from the page Just There for Beauty, because they had more information on this collection. So in this Tom Ford limited edition, you've got a cushion case, you've got the eyeshadow quad, and you've also got 2 lipsticks as well. Now, extra information on this cushion case is that it's going to be made out of leather, and it is black calfskin. So it's actually really special, and I'd be very interested to pick that up. I think it would be absolutely gorgeous. So with this cushion, you've got the cushion itself, and then you've got the calfskin leather case. They both go together, and I just think that looks beautiful. And I also think that the eyeshadow quad is just gorgeous. It is more cool leaning, and you can get really elegant, smoky, grape, rosy makeup looks. I think it is gorgeous. So in there you've got the nude pink, and you've also got a smoky pink purple. And I think by looking at some of the pictures, the top 2 shades are more of topper shades. They could be a shimmer, so I'm not too sure about that, but either way, I do think that this looks absolutely gorgeous. So it looks definitely like there's one satin, maybe a couple of topper shades, shimmer topper shades, and then you've got a matte shade as well. So you've got the different formulas, and I just think the shades are to die for. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And the 2 shades of lipstick that you've got, one is a nude brown, and I would love to get my hands on that. I think it's gorgeous. Apparently it's more like an almond milk coffee color, and it is a little bit more cooler in tone. And then you've also got the scarlet red one, and this shade apparently is a very, very bright red, but you can add a thin layer which will give you a watery red, while a thick layer, it says, will turn you into a queen. So I probably wouldn't buy the scarlet red one, but for those of you that love a red lipstick, then I think this would be beautiful as well. But out of the two lipsticks, the nude brown is the one that I definitely love to get my hands on. Now, sometimes with Tom Ford, New Zealand gets these collections really early, and sometimes we don't get them at all. So for New Zealand, it is a little bit hit and miss whether I can get them or not. But these collections are absolutely beautiful. And though I'm not going to pick up every item from the collection, at least 2 or 3 of the items from each one, I just think both the Soleil Neige and also this Black Lacquer one, both are really beautiful. And I think there's also a fragrance coming called Black Lacquer from Tom Ford as well. I think that is gorgeous. I have a few Tom Ford fragrances, and each one I really, really love. So apparently this fragrance has notes of amber, ebony, and peony. So you're going to have that floral in there, and then you're also going to have some real depth as well. I think this could be really beautiful. Now, if this does appear in New Zealand, the only way I would get to test it is if I went all the way up to Auckland to get it. So what I might do, once it actually is for sale and people have tried it and I can get a better thought of what this fragrance is like, then what I might do is blind buy it. There are a couple of people that I really trust when it comes to how they say what a fragrance is like, and each time that I've purchased one off their recommendations and blind bought them, then I've been absolutely thrilled with them. So for me, this fragrance is a definite maybe. Knowing Tom Ford, it is going to be pricey, but I do love his fragrances. So I'm sure this one is going to be beautiful as well. So I do have 2 or 3 more items on my list that I want to talk about, but I don't want this video to go on too long. And like I was saying, I'll just do another video in another week or 2. There are plenty of new releases coming up, and it's really good to get a preview of them so you can really sit down and think what you would like to add to your collection. But there are certainly a lot of beautiful items coming up. So let me know which ones you are interested in, which ones that you would like to purchase, and which ones that you think that you are going to pass on. I love reading your comments below, and when I get time, you've got to remember that New Zealand is in a different time zone to most of my subscribers. But I do at some stage each day sit down, have a good look through the comments, and I reply to each one. So that's it for today's video. I would love it if you gave it a like and subscribed, and I will see you next time. Bye.